Hello, we're here for the first episode of The Hidden Village. We're going to be doing this campaign. This is primarily for archival purposes. Maybe in the future we'll stream it, I don't know. Say hi, guys.
Hi, YouTube.
You can see our
Hi.
cast.
Spectator.
Yeah, you can see our
Hi, Bob.
cast on the right. Nan is a spectator for this. And everyone else,
Yeah.
you can see their players here and their art, their cool art over here. And yeah, we're about to begin.
Famously stolen from the internet.
Uh-huh.
True. Stock image game.
You know, maybe someday we'll get art done. We're not sure. Never know.
I mean, I get art done of half my characters. If it goes long enough, I'll get it done.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever guest for
The
some
right
reason,
after the left
I will
half.
draw the characters. That will be my promise.
Okay. So, it is the 4th of Hephaestus. It is the summer months. It is halfway into the summer months. It is the year 1478. So if you guys are following the other Nova Realms campaign, it's going alongside that campaign, maybe a couple days in the past. But there will be times where we catch up and go in the future. But it is 7 a.m. in the morning as you're all awoken by a knock at the door. It's a brisk summer morning, and from what you can see through the large oak trees that make up the houses of this village, you can see bits and pieces of sunlight that manage to break through the canopy. There are people up and at 'em at this time, many of them foragers and hunters who go out in groups to collect berries and hunt animals. Some of them even family members of your own. The hamlet of Thuera is a peaceful place. It's nestled deep into the Ravenna forest, to the point where no one has been to the hamlet in hundreds, or maybe even thousands of years. The people are ignorant to what's happening, to the happenings of the outer worlds, to the degree that the people here speak a slightly different version of common due to isolation. Despite the peacefulness that has grabbed Thuera, the local amber goblins have been getting hostile as of late. They started as reports of scavengers getting attacked here and there, and has slowly built up to some of them stealing items from the periphery of the hamlet. It's very unlikely amber goblins to act this way, and it has the villagers on edge. This has caused some members of the village to take roles that they might haven't ever had to before. One of these is the formation of a small militia. Although still in its infancy, Torold, one of the only people in the hamlet with combat training, has begun to train a small militia in the event that the amber goblins mount an attack. This is where you all come in. As the chieftain Drenzig Newith and druid Nashtar Wester rotate people in, you are all chosen to participate in the test to see if you are qualified to join this said militia. So we begin our session bright and early, as you see a makeshift training area for troops. You see training dummies made out of tree saplings, bullseyes made out of chopped pieces of wood and cloth, as well as sticks fashioned into swords. You see Torold lounging up one of the trees, relaxing under some shade with a twig in his mouth. From what you can tell, his family is relatively new to the village, maybe a generation or so. The Ravenna can sometimes be a great barrier, but that said barrier also keeps people in. Nonetheless, the village accepts people with open arms, and the Gerbold family has been here ever since. So, you guys are all here in the morning. You all relatively know each other. Maybe surface level, like, opinions, like, oh, hey, this person's cool. This person's alright. You do know that Salifax, is that your name? Salifax is the son of the chieftain of the village. So however that kind of alters your opinion of him. You see Torold kind of sitting under a shaded tree, eating and kind of chewing on some type of twig. As you all walk up. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morrow, sir.
Hello.
That twig looks mighty tasty.
Hi.
I guess.
You see him take the twig and kind of like get something out of his teeth. Ugh. He kind of flicks it back onto the ground.
Twigs
Have
not
to be
that-
careful using that on your teeth. We won't have to break them, would we?
I've done it a lot. I used to do it with wheat, but I haven't had wheat in a while. So I'm a bit my memory's a bit scattered. What are your names again?
My name's Alec. Alec Yeseth.
Okay, Alec. What about you in the back?
My name's Vilonia. No. Darn it.
Come on.
Okay,
Vilona.
Vilona.
Pleasure to meet you. You, little halfling.
Just call me Terrence.
Gordon.
All right, Terrence. And Salifax, I can't forget you. I'm
Thank
Torold. If
for
you
remembering
guys,
my name, I appreciate it greatly.
I'm Torold. If you guys, sure you guys know me. I run the, puts air quotes, the militia around here. And today I'll be
Yes.
training you all on how to do basic combat. And we'll take a little trip if you guys are up for it.
How do we roll for initiative?
What's an
That's
initiative?
out of character, by the
What
way.
is the initiative?
So, if you guys want to go around and describe your characters in detail, not great detail, but detail. Who would like to go
Mike,
first?
I've got one question. Has Terrence got a dragon? Has he got a dragon mark on his head face?
Yeah, I guess I'm going first with that. Yeah, you see, a barely 4 foot tall halfling. He has like basic facial features. He looks semi like pretty to some people. Like you see, he seems to put a lot of stuff into his hair, into like his looks. He has hair over a part of his eyes, and you see below his left eye, right below it, you see a mark that is a dragon mark, but I don't know if anyone really knows what those are.
Oh yeah, that's true. That depends on what the lore is on dragon marks.
Yeah. He wears a very like dark toned green and blue scarf over his neck, and he just wears general traveler's clothing. On the back of him, he has a lute that he carries with him. Mostly in this town, he does is that he likes to hang around the inn, and or whatever location that would be equivalent to in the town. And whenever you meet him first, he always likes to challenge you to a game. Doesn't matter what the game is, could be cards, dragon chess, something. And not really sure if he cheats,
Goddamn halfling luck.
but he probably does. Everyone just kind of assumes, but he's generally a nice guy. Not much is known about him besides that.
Okay.
Halfling's mark of healing, is that their mark?
Yeah, it's a mark.
I
of
remember.
healing.
I remember the mark of finding on healing for halflings.
Dragon marks have a bit of an interesting lore to them, but I don't think you would know what that is, Terrence. So I'll leave that to a later date.
I would definitely not. I live in a village.
You guys are pretty disconnected from the outside world. As stated earlier, like the Ravenna Forest kind of has some magically altering effects to it that kind of keep people in, but also keep people out. There are a couple settlements that are more prominent, and people actually have
It's
paved.
like Ishtal, okay.
Yep, there are specifically paved settlements going to like Birchkeep or Torek, for example, where are more prominent cities. But there are maybe hundreds, maybe even thousands of these small like hamlets in this forest that have just been lost to time. No one really knows. It's one of the mysteries of this area. So we have Terrence Freeman, who's kind of just in the back, kind of glancing around. Who's in front of Terrence there?
That's me, Alec.
Yep.
So Alec, he's clad in like huge robes. They look a bit too big for him.
Mm-hmm.
So some patches of armor that are pretty worn out. I guess he's like fairly handsome. Like blonde, and he has like a long ponytail on the back. I couldn't find art for that.
Okay, that's fine.
Just can't see it. Come on, it's just behind him.
You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's behind me.
And by the way, that fire is not there in the picture. There
Yeah,
is next to no fire magic in this area except for create bonfire, because it can't spill over. But yeah, we have Alec, the kind of timid-looking guy who's kind of looking around.
He's scared. He hasn't wielded a weapon in his life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he can. He doesn't think he can lift a weapon.
Now we have the opposite of that. We have a female here who looks rearing and ready to go. Would you like to describe yourself?
Yeah, so, Valona is it's a half-elf, roughly a few inches under 6 feet, with sort of a little nervous energy sitting about her. She's ready to go, but she doesn't have a whole lot of confidence.
Mm-hmm.
She also has some woodcarver supplies, and she does like to try to craft things, craft with wood in her spare time.
Okay. Lumberjack.
What?
A lumberjack of sorts?
Yeah, I suppose.
All right.
There's a name for it. Forgot.
It's-
Woodcutter?
A
Yeah,
carpenter?
woodcutter. Yeah, that.
Yes.
An architect, yeah, that's probably the better word for it.
It's natural to be nervous. This kind of like militia order is something that's been relatively new.
Fairly new,
Um,
yeah.
Only a couple of people. This is like maybe the third or fourth group that has kind of rotated in. You do see people beginning to like kind of resemble a militia. Some people wear ironwood armor and kind of patrol around the periphery of the hamlet. However, there's someone here in more official-looking armor, and that seems to be way too big for his person.
Yeah.
He seems to be the odd one out in this group, as he's heavily armored, wielding this not necessarily rusted, but old-looking morning star.
Yeah. Also,
I'd like to point out the Morning Star is not on a chain. That's a misconception. That would be a flail. A Morning Star is literally a long stick, metal stick with a pointy end on it,
Yep.
like a circle end with points on it.
It's essentially like a mace, but more.
It's a mace, but it's a circle-ended mace.
Yep.
Big maze.
Yeah, big mace.
al-
I've been
also
playing a
this,
lot of Mordhau.
This,
If you know Mordecai from League of Legends, that's what he has as well. That's what it technically is. So yeah, he's 19. He's very young.
Same.
He's 6'6". He's very tall for his
Not that, though.
genetically superior.
Oh.
From a
Okay.
quote unquote. That's what he believes. Yes. He's not exactly a very nice person, but he tries. Yeah, he's wearing ironwood armor, which is way too big for him. He seems full of energy, full of confidence. He really wants to get this going. He wants to prove that he can become the next big leader of the village by going out and doing some, the next leader of the hamlet by getting a name for himself and earning his family name.
Okay.
He's also a very devout follower of a nearly dead religion.
Yep. This is one of the Empire of the Pine here. These small little isolated communities are very unique in the fact that they serve the gods of the solar pantheon. They have no idea that the uprising wars happened and that pantheon was essentially dethroned. So it's going to be very interesting when they start spouting the religion of or the teachings of a dead religion. It's
Time to burn some heretics, I guess.
because the people in the Empire specifically follow the seasons, and which is kind of like a subsidiary of the Meadow Walkers' teachings, but they don't really know that.
Yeah.
Arcane, you were gonna say something?
I was just gonna say the picture looks like you're wearing a pine cone.
That's the point. It's meant to look like he's wearing like some kind of pieces of tree and thin and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I wish I had spiked armor, but I can't get spiked armor yet. That's what it's gonna be eventually.
Like, for new people in the village, right? People just kind of just appear
Yes.
because of.
There-
What was the most recent one? Like, how
Hmm.
long ago was it?
Probably a couple weeks ago, almost a
Okay.
month. It's not
Because-
too often, but it's often enough where people are just like, "Yeah, sure, we'll help you out."
They just get Straded every now and again.
Mhm.
Because I think a thing that you guys would know is that Terrence arrived here like 6, 7 months ago, and that's why he doesn't have like a home or anything. So he hangs around or just like
Everyone's new here.
places.
Yep.
Except for me.
Except for us.
Torold is a first or second generation person here, most definitely second. But yeah, after hearing your little backgrounds, like kind of rubs his hands together. All right, let's get this started. Which one of you have? Any of you have weapon training?
I have, sir.
Okay, cool. The three of you.
Yeah.
Up in.
Well, I've been trained to hold off like 1 or 2 bandits, but like I never really had to stab anybody.
I hit a rat before. Does that count?
What'd you hit it with?
This mace. I'm gonna like pick it up, struggling to actually hold it.
Aha! A fair weapon. Very good.
You
I like
see-
you already.
You
Thank-
see,
thank you.
You see Torold get up, kind of stretch. Oh, it's too fucking early. All right. Well, if you would like to follow me into this little clearing here, as he kind of moves into here, this area.
I'll kind of follow with it.
All right,
Gonna
so
cast move and move.
gonna cast the movement spell. So, with the recent Amber Goblins happening, I've been tasked with forming some sort of a militia. As you all know, maybe some of your families have been put to the test. I have a special job that we might be going on potentially later. But I want to get y'all's experience before we move on. The way he talks is very peculiar to a lot of you guys. It sounds,
It's like a different accent.
yeah, it's definitely a different accent.
Would any of us know if he had been brought in from another like city town that has a militia already, or not really?
Roll
Because I'm
me
the son of the leader of the thing. I'm just wondering if I would know anything like that.
roll me an insight check.
Sure.
First check of the game.
God, wait, what's insight based off of? Again?
It's wisdom.
Wisdom.
Oh God. Okay. It's not my worst stat. So. 11 plus. Is it 2? I think it's 2. I'll check. Double check. You know, better to check. Insight is plus 2. Yeah, so 13.
On a 13, you know that his family has some sort of military training. It appears as if when they when they entered the town, they definitely had some type of military background. The Gerbold family has been very active in this whole militia forming idea, and Torald is kind of hailed as like the defender of the village, if that makes sense, or the hamlet.
Oh, he's a knight in shiny armor.
Yeah.
Charles is the main villain.
Respect
No.
him deeply.
Don't spoil it just yet, man.
So
Damn.
he rubs his hands again, kind of like stretches. All right. He points over to Alec. Come up here.
Yeah.
Everyone move
Alec.
back. Everyone move back.
Yes, sir.
Not too far. Not too far. You're not going to a
Come
different.
on,
You're,
come on, don't be cowards.
you're not going to a
What are you
different
gonna do,
village.
cast
You
a fireball
just
spell?
up here. So he kind of like averts his gaze over to this log here, where you see a couple of weapons made out of wood. These will be a little bit lighter for you. Which one would you like? There is a
What do I
mace.
get?
There's a mace. There is a sword. There is a spear, and then there's an axe.
I'll take the spear.
The axe looks like the spear. Ah, good. You watch as he flourishes his spear behind him. All right, now with the spear, what you need to do is you need to utilize your reach that you have with said spear. For example, spears might be a lot better than swords because they can poke at them from afar. But they might be a little bit weaker to axes because axes can easily parry spears. So,
Damn it.
Are you going for Fire Emblem?
please
Fire Emblem reference, yes.
That's a lot arcane.
try and hit me with your spear.
I would like to try to hit him with my spear.
All right, so roll a d20 plus your strength.
Oh, that's a -2.
Oh God, it's a strength weapon.
Oh
Right,
shit.
Spears, yeah,
That's a
spears are
15.
strength weapons.
That's a 15.
14.
Oh, just barely miss. So as you go to pick up with your spear, and he kind of steps back and gets into an open position. As you go to strike, he kind of uses his arm and kind of like uses his armpit to kind of like catch the spear. Good enough. That was actually pretty decent. I wasn't expecting you to be able to hold the spear.
I don't think I can.
Very
there a different
well
weapon?
done, sir.
Like maybe something even lighter?
Even lighter. Maybe the militia isn't your calling. Do you have any other skills you could use? Like maybe have you ever thought about picking up a bow? There would be potential opportunities at firing a bow later that might be more up your alley.
I think so.
Or
I can
you
try.
could just be one of those magical types? I
know some magic.
You know
I'm
magic.
not quite, you know,
Oh, magic.
I'm not too good yet, but I know a bit.
The druid might want to speak with you, but please show us what kind of magic you have as he steps clearly
All right.
back a little bit.
I reckon everyone else
Let's see.
also stand back. We might be a bit too close if it's magic.
I'm going to hold out the spear in my
Don't
hand
get coward.
and cast light on it
Okay.
for my first example.
All right. As you go to
My
cast
3D
light on
printer.
it, you watch as this bright yellow light begins to form at the palm of your hands, and it kind of spreads out and covers and circles around the spear, ending up at the spearhead, flashing it with light. Oh.
And
Good
for my
job.
second trick, I'm going to use minor illusion to make a fake image of a small flame that's like on top of my spear, like the spear point. It's gonna
Okay.
be burning.
You snap your fingers behind your back, and you watch as the light turns orange and a fire appears as the light kind of converts to fire.
Yeah, I can do that.
That could certainly help us, especially the light. At night it can get very dark. It might be good for you to cast light spells to help us see. All right, I think that's enough for you. We've definitely learned that fist to fist isn't your preferred style. Perhaps maybe we can pick up when we go move to the archery lesson that you could pick up the archery. But good job, Alec, and he gives you a pat on the shoulder.
Yay! I passed. What's my grade?
B minus.
Damn.
All right, who's next?
I
How would you
forgot
like me to go,
knock,
sir?
I gotta turn my loot.
You seem more than eager. Why don't you?
I do not want to deprive you all of going first or second, but I will go second.
All right. Are you sure that armor fits you?
It fits me well enough. Family armor. I can't change armor.
How do
Family
you
armor.
move in that?
That was from my grandfather's before his, and his father before him.
Right. I see you also already have a weapon.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you know the name of this weapons, good sir?
Let me roll a d20. Is that the Springs Renewal?
Close. The Springs of Emergence, but very good, very good.
Ah. He rolled a one. Ah, we had something. Anyways, well, with similar to the spear, with a morning star, you want to make sure you could use your range and not get too close with someone else. You want to use the blunt part of the object to deal as much damage as possible, but with that you can also do many different strikes. You could do a you see as he uses his spear, he impales forward or slashes downward. You could do many different things with a morning star. Try to hit me. Try to hit me.
Sadabit's gonna walk and try and bonk him on the head with it.
All right, roll the hit.
Wow.
Straight down bonk.
Roll the hit.
Boing.
That is a 19 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits. Yeah. You don't do any damage.
I'm gonna stop it before it actually hits him. I wouldn't like actually connect with it.
You do a quick little feint that kind of catches him off guard as he tries to bring up his shield, but you almost bonk him in the head. Ah, good job. The feint was usually the second part of the lesson, but it seems like you got that already. I don't think
Well,
I need
it's
to...
very easy to feint in such heavy armor, and when you do one small movement, they assume you're gonna have to follow through.
Right. I
That's why
don't,
having big armor that's actually quite light is good.
I don't think you need an extra lesson.
Oh, I'm happy to take any lessons, sir. Any lessons I can get.
You watch as he puts his spear on the ground, and then he kicks it upward. I need you to make a dex save for me.
Oh fuck. -1. My heavy armor deck. Do I get disadvantage at wearing heavy?
Yeah, you get disadvantage because of your armor.
Okay.
Him quickly before he becomes Salia.
One day when I get to like a level 10, I'll have advantage. 3.
You watch as he puts the spear in the ground. You're like, huh? Maybe I guess I'm done with the lesson. Kicks it upward. Kicks it upwards as a little bit of sand and dust kind of goes upwards. It gets into your eyes, and he kind of like bonks you on the side of the neck.
Oh.
Always.
Oh, my eyes. But very. Oh. Sorry, give me a
Always.
second. He's like blinking, looking down at the floor.
Always.
that was cool.
Always expect the unexpected.
That was very unexpected.
You got pockets, Andy.
Sorry, I really. I wish that the spell to clean things out of people's face.
As you step back. All right, one of you two. He looks like he's cleaning his loot. What about you?
I suppose. And she'll walk up.
So one moment, I want to watch this. Let me clear my eyes.
He's like,
Oh.
Terrence just like looks at his loot as he's been tuning it, and he's like, "What the fuck you mean I'm cleaning?"
Okay, I'm done. Okay, you can carry on. Sorry.
All right.
Look, you may not be a musical person.
What kind of weapon do you prefer?
Do you have any quarterstaffs around?
Give me a moment.
Yeah, I just pick up a big stick.
As he walks back, as he walks around, you see him kind of looking at the ground. You see him get like a stick that's maybe like around 3 or 4 feet long. Gets it, brings it up. Here you go. Perfect. But it's actually a decent kind of walking stick.
I mean, this will do, but it's not completely straight.
Now, quarterstaffs. I haven't really worked with quarterstaffs a lot. But with quarterstaffs, it's very similar to a spear. You have to be light and agile, able to quickly move on your feet. Maybe you can get a little punching action in there as well with a quarterstaff. Try and hit me. Try and do your little wombo combo, as they say, the cool kids say.
This
Damn, that's
Oh
good.
wow, 18 without bonuses. I have,
Yeah, you definitely hit. As he's continuing to speak, like maybe a little wombo combo. You bring the quarterstaff back, kind of like wield it around and hit him across the face as he spits out a little bit of blood. Nice.
Was that too much? Sorry.
No, perfectly
good.
fine. As he wipes his cheek.
Maybe I should get a helmet so you can't do that to me.
Good. Like I was saying, as he takes out something that a little piece of like a wood chip that was stuck in his mouth from the quarterstaff. Maybe you can add a little bit of punch in there as well. As you're going to hit with your quarterstaff, you can go across, do a right hand with your other offhand, or you can use it to your advantage as like I'm trying to figure out the word. As a boost. Use it as leverage and then kick yourself forward. Kickflip. Kickflip McDeal. I don't know.
Pole bolt at them.
Try that.
You seem to be more the agile type. Can you get up onto this roof?
Alright.
Using the neighboring area around you. Try to get up onto that roof.
I assume that will be an acrobatics roll.
Mm-hmm. And how do you describe it?
The logs.
The logs. So she's gonna look around. She's gonna see the stumps, the logs, and this tree right here, and she's gonna try to like hop onto this log, jump, and get a running start up onto the tree.
Okay.
Jump.
Yep.
And I rolled a 6 plus 6 is 12.
All right, on a 12. You get up. You're kind of. It takes you a little minute to look around and kind of get like to observe the area around you. You get up onto this log. It's maybe about a foot or two at most, and then you do a little like you kind of kick yourself forward with that quarterstaff, like he was saying. You run up the log, back flip up here or front flip up here. Get up into like a little nook of the tree where you can where it kind of like splits into 2 branches. And then you jump up onto the roof. Good job.
Thanks.
Now try to get down.
Ooh.
She's gonna just look over the roof and like lean back immediately. And she's gonna sit on the edge of the roof and just drop down.
All right. You get down, no problem. It's about 20 feet high, maybe if that. You don't have to roll any checks or anything.
No Assassin's Creeding rip.
Mm-hmm. You get down, and you walk back. All right, Mr. Loot Boy, it's your time.
Very impressive. Very impressive.
Do I really have? I guess.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
He gets up and he puts like his loot next to a log and like removes all of his bags, and he's like, "So you just want me to attack you?
Well, what kind of weapon do you prefer?
You're always on guard, right?
Yes.
Okay. Prepare yourself." He takes his scarf and moves it around his nose, and in one motion, he puts his hand behind his back, takes out a dagger, spins it, and I'm gonna attack him.
All right, roll the hit
Damn.
with advantage.
Is this a rogue?
Natural 20.
Well, natural 20.
Oh, okay.
I'm not planning to like actually like hurt him. I'm
Yeah.
basically like just cutting him across like a leg or something.
Uh-huh. As you take as you put your you put your cloth back around your mouth, you take out a dagger, and as he's talking, like, yeah, you could pick either the sword here, the axe here. You immediately cut across his leg, not dealing a lot of damage, but just enough to like kind of surprise him. Oh, you're a very crafty one.
I, shit.
It
Sorry.
is. It is fun. It is fun.
Do you want like? I have like herbs and stuff.
He kind of waves you off. No. It's fine. You see him take out a cloth, kind of like makes like a makeshift bandage, kind of like wraps it around his leg. It is fun.
Oh,
But that was very, very slippery. I like that.
God, my
very capable fighters we have here. Very
Friends.
impressive.
told me to take advantage of distractions a lot.
Sometimes
Okay.
catching an enemy off guard is the best thing you can do.
Just goes and grabs his stuff again.
All
Doesn't
right.
seem very just, but okay.
Now, the three of you, if you could please accompany me over this way. By this
I'll
other
take
tree.
that.
You see what
which
looks...
one of us is not coming?
Am I not coming? Aw.
No, I said... Oh, I meant all of you. Yeah, all of you can come.
Oh, I thought I have a lesson. We have too good.
And there are 4 players.
You see a couple of... You see a couple of bows, like, knocked up onto this... like, leaned up onto this log. And you see a couple of arrows which look like they're made out of vines. Well, the three of you, if you could please... the 4 of you... I keep... There was a group of 3 that came... Yes. There was a group of 3 that came in a couple of days ago, and it's been kind of been throwing me off. So the 4 of you can pick up each bow, and then you see there are dummies across the way. You could
Are
fire.
they all the same bows?
Yes, they're all the same bows. They're made out of this like mixture of wood, a couple of sticks and twigs, and then the arrowheads and arrows are made out of vines.
All right.
And you see what looks like hastily made dummies on each of these 3 logs. Each of them are like filled with arrow holes. This last one, not as much, but yep. So I need you to step behind this tree here, or around this tree here, and let the 3 arrows fly.
Where? Here?
Right?
Behind this
Do
tree.
you mind if I use a javelin or?
I would prefer if you use a
You can
bow.
try
You,
using a bow, yeah,
you,
if
you
I've
could
never
try, you
really
could
used
try
it, I'd like to
using
give it a go.
you could try using a javelin afterwards. All right.
No.
Who would like to go first?
I'll try.
All right. Al. So, as you stand in this towel here for ranged purposes, roll to hit this dummy with your
All right.
short bow.
My short bow. What do I add? Dexterity.
It is dexterity.
That is a 14.
All right, 14 hits. You hit the dummy in the torso. Good job.
Shall I go again?
Yes. Now try to hit the orange one.
Let's go. 17.
It seems like you're getting a little bit better as you pick up an arrow. After your first hit, you get a feel for the bow. You knock it back, fire it, and this one gets hit like around the clavicle. Good job. Now this third one might be a little bit hard, but I believe in you. I need to check the range real quick to see if it's in range. I think it is.
Advantage.
I think it is, but I gotta check because I can't find the short bow.
Imagine
80.
you high level 1 who's a sharpshooter. Oh no.
40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65,
I
70.
wanted to go ranger, and I was like, cleric.
It's a normal roll, but it's gonna be a bit of a higher DC.
Time to hit then. Let's go. Come on.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Oh, I got another 17.
All right, this one hits, but you also hit it into the torso again. Not a headshot, but good job, Alec. Seems like you're a lot better with a bow, as I assumed. Bows are
Thank you.
Bows are a lot lighter and easier to use, as you can pick enemies away from afar, which I think you're probably going to be good at. Now, you, Vilona.
Okay. She'll grab the bow, knock an arrow, and shoot at the dummy.
All right, roll the hit.
Alright. 19 plus 6 is 25.
You hit the at level 0. You hit the dummy square in between the eyes. Nice. Try for the second one.
Alright, another attack roll. Oh, that's a miss.
What would you roll?
8, right?
8 total.
Yes,
Uh,
plus 6.
Arcane's
Yeah.
muted.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's
Sorry,
fine.
8
On an 8 total, yeah, you missed this one. As you get a little cocky, you knock an arrow and fire it, and it misses. It hits the stone right behind the dummy. Oh, that's fine. Sometimes we miss. Try hitting the one all the way in the back.
Alright. It's another 19, another 25. Oh,
Jesus.
apparently I can only roll high, really high, or really low.
This time you focus. You breathe in, breathe out, knock an arrow, fire it, and this time it hits right around the ear. Good job, very good job. Now which one of you would like to go next? Salifax or Terrence?
Salaf's just like looking at his gauntlets, like trying to figure out how he's gonna pull a bow back with these things on.
Maybe,
I'll
Yeah.
let you go next.
maybe you're right about the javelin. How about we try with that? Because I don't think your
Oh yes, then I would like to go first.
your armor's really made for that.
I can take it off,
range
but it'll
combat.
take me a good 20 minutes.
Yes. Sure. Try hitting with a javelin.
Which one am I aiming at? The yellow one?
Yellow, orange, and then red.
Oh god, what's the range of the red? I might not have the range. I forgot how long javelin range.
This is just in your range.
Is it just about? Okay, good.
This one will have to be with disadvantage, and this one will have to be.
Yes.
I'll miss. You have to move up a little bit.
Okay, yeah, I'll make it.
Oh wait, no, you have 120. 5, 10. Yeah, you can hit with this one.
Oh, that's long range. You have long range.
Yep. All right, so roll a
First
hit.
one with
This
not
first one.
disadvantage. Only a +4, so a 6.
Oh, you bring your hand back, and just as you're about to throw it, one of the like the kind of nicks in your armor gets stuck around your head. You throw it up, and it lands here.
Aww.
That is fine. Go and try and hit the yellow one again.
Okay. Let's try again.
This
Well,
time, try to
he's
make
gonna
this
split
time.
his arm off a
This
bit
time,
more.
try to make sure your hands are far apart from your armor.
Take like the wide stance like they do for shot put.
Mm-hmm.
Puts his hand behind his back and just kind of chucks it forwards.
All right.
That is a 22.
This time you hit square in the chest. Good job. Now try to aim for the orange one. This one will be with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Try this one. A natural 1.
Oh.
Ouch.
You throw it. Again, it kind of gets stuck around the notches of around the neck, and you throw it, and it lands like maybe 2 feet in front of you.
Aw.
Maybe
Maybe I need a runner.
maybe you do need a runner. Check around for other outside factors that might be impacting your throwing ability.
I'm just
Oscar
looking at his
wasn't
like
praying hard
big
enough.
neck armor.
Salafax is gonna give a prayer to the. He's like, oh, great. Oh, please bless upon this sacred weapon of mine to help me fly straight and strong. As he pulls another one back, takes a step back, and takes a step forward and chucks it at the orange again.
All right. Roll the
Still
hit with
disadvantage.
with disadvantage.
That is a 13.
13. Okay, this one's a bit better. As you go to throw, you get a running start, and this time you make sure your arms are far away from your armor. You throw it, and it hits it just right at where the cloth meets the wood, so which would technically be a hit.
Aha!
Good job. Now for this farther one, I'll let you get a little bit closer.
Can I?
I'll let you get up to where the yellow target is.
Okay, okay. takes a step. I'll do a run up.
Yes, do a big run up. But make sure there are other factors that might be at play when you throw something that might impact something.
He puts his tongue in the air because he can't really check for the wind with his fingers because he's wearing gloves.
As you look around, you see Terrence's hair is kind of blowing back.
Oh, I have to thread faster. Okay, thread harder.
Ah, my
It's
eyes.
very hard.
Yeah, it's going like up and back.
Okay.
So the wind is
So
actively
I'm gonna-
working against you.
Run forward as fast as he can. He's gonna jump and then try and swing his arm down as he comes down to try and get some more power behind his throw.
All right. I'll let you roll this one just normally, because you thought of a way to go around it. I like that.
Okay. No, that's a 9.
Like an anime protagonist, you get a running start. You're running like you're in that anime, like bum 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 bum. You jump up. You watch as the ground kind of like shakes a little bit. You throw the spear and it misses.
Ah, what a shame.
It's close. It is very close. One more shot.
So, okay, that me to go and get my javelins back quickly. That one. This one.
While this is all happening, because of the wind being actively against us, I'm gonna look around. Is there a druid somewhere?
Yeah, you see a druid off in the distance.
Is he like? Is there someone hiding that's like creating gusts of wind to fuck with us?
Roll me a perception.
Okay. I have a +5 to this.
Oh, it's good perception.
13.
13 total?
Yeah.
No, you don't see any. You do see a druid off in the distance around the house picking berries, but other than that, nothing. Alright, you can roll your javelin
Last
hit
one.
again.
Okay, this time he's gonna try and, instead of going overhead, he's gonna try and, kind of sidewind it. This is a much inferior way of throwing it, but he's gonna try it anyway.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you can just roll normally.
Okay, he runs up, puts it to his side, and lets it loose. Uh, 15.
Alright, 15 hits. As you use the side to throw the spear, you throw it as if it's like a cannon, and it gets stuck right into the middle of the dummy.
Alright!
I wasn't expecting that to work. Good job.
Okay, let me go and get it back. I need these. Comes and picks it off and comes back over here.
Alright, Terrence. You're up. Are you more proficient in using a bow? You could use your daggers if you want. You could use the javelins.
Bows are fine.
That
He's
is...
just gonna get up and he's gonna like knock the bow. And he's gonna take one more look around, see if he notices anything.
Okay, give me another perception check.
Okay. 16.
No, you see that same druid who's picking berries up around here.
So he's the one doing.
Well,
Nice.
it doesn't look like he's doing anything that
Doesn't
would
look like
like
he's
control
casting
winds.
anything, okay,
No,
yeah.
just picking berries. Alright, so try and hit.
Alright, I'm gonna try and hit the first one. Is this a longbow or a short bow?
It is a short bow.
Okay. I'm proficient in simple weapons. That would be 18.
You hit. You have somewhat of an experience with bows before, so you knock an arrow, fly it, and pretty simply hits the target.
Okay.
Alright, now try to hit the orange one.
Alright. That is a 7.
7? That one doesn't necessarily make it. As you knock the arrow, you fire it, and it gets kind of bogged down by the wind and just barely gets past the yellow one. Ah, looks like a strong gust of wind.
Is this wind normal?
Hey, the wind picks up sometimes. You'd be surprised.
I can barely feel any wind.
Yeah, because you're winning. Okay.
Fair point.
You can try and hit the orange one again.
Oh, okay. That is a 9. Better than a 7.
The wind seems to be getting to you as you just barely hit it. You kind of like aimed a little bit higher, a little bit too long to the point where your arms started to shake. You let it go. You think you're gonna miss, but you just barely nick it. Ah, it's good enough. Now try and hit that red one in the back.
Still really think there's foul play somewhere. It's gonna. 12.
Something you're still caught up on the fact that someone might be manipulating this around you as you're kind of looking around and you fire the shot and it misses. I can assure you there's no foul play.
Okay.
Would you like some help? Do you want me to steady your arm?
You'll stab me.
Ah, fair. Yes, I am wearing spiky armor.
23.
As you really focus, you kind of like tune out everything. You knock the arrow, fire, and it hits. See? You just have to clear your mind.
Yeah, alright. Take your bow back.
He takes it. I'll collect these arrows, and then if you would like to, you can accompany me on the mission.
Ooh, the mission.
The first exclusive mission of the Thwera militia. As you see him picking up the arrows.
After walking, I just look at the druid holding the berries, and I'm like, you fuck.
You see the druid kind of like snap her hand, and your hair.
Oh.
Oh, disregard that. That's my wife. She's a little bit of a trickster. She's a little bit of a trickster. Well,
she is. What does she look like?
She has very similar darker skin, dark hair as well. She looks maybe like she has a little bit of elven heritage mixed in with a little bit of human. Wearing very traditional.
Does she have a bump on her inner stomach or no?
Does she have a bump on her inner stomach?
Is she pregnant?
No.
In fact, is what I'm asking.
You can't tell. You can't tell from that distance.
Okay.
You're unsure.
Why is that?
I'm just seeing if she has a death flag.
Once again, getting hung up on people.
So offensive, God.
Death flag?
Mum's has never survived that. That's the rule.
Moving on to the real mission.
So, right. The druid has requested a job from me that she thinks I could help solve. There have been beasts of prey that have been preying upon the worshippers, people making their commute to the summer statue. I'm sure most of you have been there yourselves. It is time. It is time where people come here praying to the summer seasons and the Meadow Walker for help during the cruel and unbearing summer heat. And lately, it seems like there have been attacks by beasts of prey.
Praise be and all that.
We want to. They want me to go deal with it. It's probably just a couple of wolves or something. I'm not sure. But if you would like to accompany me, you can witness and experience a real fight.
Sounds
Sure.
great. I'm in.
I'm in too.
That
Hopefully
sounds-
you won't get too hurt.
Okay.
As you all know, it's about a day's up north. I would maybe pack lightly, but maybe pack some sleeping supplies,
Packed lightly, so I think, oh.
and maybe pack some food as well.
Very well.
Where would we
And-
get that?
Well, if you need
There's some goods that'll give you good berries. It's fine.
if
I'm
you
sure
need
that's fine.
food, I could get you some. We have plenty.
I don't know anyone in the town that,
You could live with us, Terrence.
No, I'm good.
Adopted family.
Okay, completely fine. But I can hand you a couple of pieces of bread and some berries, and then maybe some meat. Give me one moment. As you see him walk around the house, as he enters and comes back later with a couple of food items, foodstuffs.
Yeah,
There you go.
Wait for my venison.
It's a little bit of venison, deer meat, and some good berries, and not the good berries that you would cast from the spell, but a mixed assortment of berries and fruits of some kind. All right.
I feel like because we're in an abandoned like a forest, there's actually a plant that is referred to good berries, but it doesn't harbor the effects, but it is like similar.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty good berry.
Good berries are actually. Oh god. Good berries are actually really common in this area. It is a monk delicacy.
Yeah.
A monk and druid delicacy. If I could, I hate. There we go. I hate how these maps work. So, it is time we switch the music.
Ooh.
Music change always means trouble.
Specific when music starts playing. Oh no.
So like,
The bard when they play boss music.
I assume like at least 2 of you here have been here your whole lives.
Yeah. I was born here.
As was I.
Yvona, you any different, or like, were you with them as well?
She's awfully quiet.
Hello,
Because, thank you,
Vilona.
Arcane.
No, oh, sorry.
Arcane died, sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm still here. Sorry.
That's fine.
Let's get on the subject.
Were you were you like born in this village, or?
No, I wasn't. I woke up here one day. No,
Yeah,
I always
okay.
wanted to, go see some sights, but
Well, yeah,
No.
you're like me. I honestly thought they were just taking some foreigners out to, do the dirty work. But I guess now that we got the sun here,
I like to imagine that me and Alec are like childhood friends, but he's like
Yeah.
it's like the pauper and the prince. Even though I'm definitely not a prince by any stretch of the imagination.
Well, I was born here 30 years ago, around that time. My family, my dad wandered around here. This forest works in weird ways.
boy does it.
It is the meadow walker willed it.
Have you
Mhm.
been outside of the forest?
Not once.
How about you? Have any of you?
yes.
Well, no, of course, yeah. That's a
No.
stupid question of me.
So say I know that the people who probably didn't start living here before the game died. I mean, maybe.
What if-
I don't really know.
What is it like?
I don't remember that much.
Damn. I wonder if it's just more forest. That'd be weird.
I remember.
I mean, would it be
Oh.
weird? Fear forests are very good, aren't they? I very much enjoy our.
My papa said the forest is as big as the continent,
What's
I
a
don't think
continent?
I don't think it's that big.
or as big as the landmass.
Ah, yeah.
I guess.
Wonder
Is
if
there
that
any-
makes two.
I don't really know why I was asking. When I arrived here, I kind of forgot why. I remember a few things.
Yeah,
That
my
happens to a lot of travelers.
my
for
pop
the
my
past.
papa said the same thing. He forgot a lot of the reasons why he came here. He just woke up one day and poof, lost a lot, but still regained a lot as well.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm
Maybe,
speaking in a
maybe
southern
they-
accent, but
maybe it's like something you have to do. Maybe you have to give your mind to the meadow walker, so she'll allow you into a garden of Eden.
That sounds a bit sketchy.
Of
So
course, not, the meadow
anyways-
walker is never sketchy. She is pure and just.
So it's a day's walk from here.
yes, we have to take the northern path. Thankfully, it's a little bit paved, as well as it can be. It shouldn't be too bad. We'll have
Are
to
we
spend.
expected to have any problems on the way?
Unless the Amber Goblins have any problems, I don't think so.
Oh right, yes, those.
Yeah.
Which people are they?
Amber goblins. Are they just like goblins and they like just amber?
Well, they're the goblins of the forest. Well, the druids say that long, long, long ago, a goblinoid got tricked by a fae and got sent to wherever the fae live. And, you know, the goblin went mad and gained power and magic. And when he came back, he was turned to a skin of amber color. And, well, that's where amber goblins were born. They are usually seen as goblins of the fae and goblins. They're interesting beings because they don't normally act like this. They're more peaceful and reserved. The druid is an amber goblin. She was kicked out of her tribe. That tribe that has been harassing our village. I hope it's nothing too serious. But
All we can do is hope and pray.
but get your equipment and I'll see you in about an hour's time. Meet me by
What is your title? What is the title?
You could just call me Torald. I don't need a title.
Okay, yes, Torald.
Torald, Tor, Toe,
Toe.
whichever you prefer.
Call you Toff. No.
No.
No, Torald. Rolled?
No.
Old. Yeah.
Just call me Tor.
Tor. Yeah, Tor.
Tor.
Alright, Tor. There it is.
Meet me by the northern exit in about an hour.
Alright, I guess.
Take a nap.
Cobblestone Tor. Very good.
I guess I'm getting supplies.
Yep.
I'm just gonna go back to my house and just get some food from the pantry.
You
What's
guys.
my grandpa doing?
Your grandpa is.
Napping.
Probably.
Yeah, he's sleeping. He's getting a couple snoozes.
Am I winning, Dad?
Am I winning, grandpa?
Are ya winning some?
But yeah, you guys
Yeah.
see the family. You guys see the family that you have. Collect your supplies if you have any family. You guys say goodbye. They wish you good luck. You get your supplies, what you can get, and
There's
you
just
meet.
there's just an idle conversation between me and like an innkeeper, and it's like, Johnny, I need some food to go. As he gets into his room, and he's like, where the fuck's my flute? He just like starts throwing stuff downstairs. He's like, what the fuck did you do with my clothes?
It's not more. It's more of a bed and breakfast, and you kind of annoyed the old halfling couple into kind of keeping you in permanent residence.
Look, we all know. Fuck, I hit the mic. Look, we all know that 6 months ago I won the bet to stay here. I'll pay you when I have the chance, okay?
Okay, Sonny. You want your food?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. As you see him get his cane and slowly hobble over to the kitchen.
Man, why are you torturing that poor old man with walking?
So, you guys meet up about an hour later. You're all ready. As you're kind of waved off by a couple of the druids and a couple of the people here at the hamlet, you guys set off into the forest. It is very, very beautiful. When you look out into the landscape, all you see is just trees. Whenever you get up onto a hill and look out past the canopy, you just see miles and miles of trees. Some trees are permanently in their autumn state, so like in that orange, that bright orange, yellow, green. You see a little bit of purpley as well, some red. When you look underneath the canopy and looking like through what you can see your eye line, you see the light begins to shift at some places, turning into this bright yellow, and you see seas of just leaves and very different wildlife than what you would normally expect.
Since like Al's a nerd, would he have read about these wildlife?
Yes. Roll me a nature check.
Hell yeah, let's go. Nature check. Oh, did we get our proficiencies or?
Yep, you get your proficiencies.
Oh fuck. Nature, that's 6.
The one that you have read up on the most is called the Golden Stag. It's more of a legend or a tale. How these golden stags have horns made out of gold and have the ability to manipulate Earth. Their fur is made out of this bright yellow, and they're almost like a shiny version of a Pokemon. They're very,
Wow.
very, 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 very rare.
So this is like a sign of good luck if you see one.
Yes, it is a sign of fortune and a good life.
I don't know.
Sing a ho-oh.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But then getting hit by lightning and put in a coma. No.
And there are a type of wolf called the Earth Fangs. They have very similar amber kind of like accents on the tips of their furs, and they are very strong, and you don't want to mess with them. They're kind of like saber-toothed tigers, but saber-toothed wolves.
God, are we just playing Skyrim, but we're in the bad part of Skyrim where all the plant people live?
And other than that, you have to worry about amber goblins now, apparently, who are getting uppity. I'm trying to find my pencil. Here it is. So golden deers, earth fangs, and that's all you get on that.
You have to watch out for any blue
Blue
lions.
lions, you
Yeah,
know,
you got the
black
chicken
eagles.
Oh, and one thing about the golden stags is that their horns, they can kind of swirl and twist, and they get up to about 1 foot long.
Oh,
One or 2 foot long.
Is it like a?
That sounds kind of horrifying.
Is it illegal for us
It's
to
like a
hunt them?
spear.
If you can see one, you probably don't want to hunt one because they are very dangerous.
Yeah.
They're like reverse unicorns.
Yeah, no, imagine like you get impaled with a horn and then it starts spinning it.
Fuck.
Oh god, don't say that.
His horns are drills.
Yeah, that's why I'm like this
They're
horrifying.
gonna be the drill that pierces the heavens. No.
Oh.
Yeah, so, I'm just like, oh yes. Oh, what beautiful trees as always.
I've never been this far out.
Really? You haven't been to the temple?
No.
Odd.
I've read about temples, but
Odd. Most people make a commute to the summer temple every summer.
He's been here for a year, has he?
Oh, Jesus. Had a little bit too much to drink a little earlier. Have any of you else been to the summer temple?
I have. I come every year with not my father this year, but perhaps my father this year.
Not really. I've visited once or twice, but not really gone in.
Okay, what about you? Terrence.
It wasn't summer when I arrived, so
I see. Well, this is where you can pray to the Meadow Walker or the summer season, whichever you prefer.
Praise be to the Meadow Walker.
Yes. Most people here worship the Meadow Walker out of character. But there have been talks about worshipping the seasons over her, which is a little bit taboo here. That's what the people outside of the Empire, like outside of the Outer Worlds, worship. They worship the seasons instead of the Meadow Walker because, well, she doesn't
is
need.
the season. I think they just make that everything silly. They like kind of divide her into multiple parts.
Would you worship all?
Could you worship all of them?
Yeah.
You could.
That just sounds like worshiping the Meadow Walker with extra steps. Who needs multiple gods when you could just have the one? Come on.
Well, what if the one god doesn't like help you out, and then you need
Well, that means you just haven't been devout enough.
okay.
it seems like a long, intriguing talk about Christianity. Can we move on?
amen.
That's a joke. He's a blind Christian for the Meadow Walker, basically.
Yeah.
That's how his family was raised.
Personally, I'm not feeling too good about the whole.
Salafax is not a great person. He's lawful good, doesn't mean he's nice.
Alright. Well, let us keep moving on. So what's the default marching order here?
I'll be at the front.
I'd be in the
So
middle.
man's- this man's gonna go all the way up here.
I want to be in the middle because it's scary.
Okay. And then I assume Terrence will be in the back.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, that ain't the middle. There we go.
All right.
Okay, technically it's 5 plus not 4, okay.
Torald, I need you, or that's me. Salvax, I need you to make a perception check for me, please.
Oh god, Ranger would have been so good if we picked RS. Oh god, I guess we're not level 1 yet, so we wouldn't really matter, but yeah.
You have the option to. You got time.
Perception... 9 plus... What's my perception? I'm good in perception, I think I am, right? Perception... Yeah, plus 2. So 11.
On 11, Torald's gonna help you and give you advantage.
Yay.
Still 11.
Damn.
You do not see what Torald tried to like get your attention. You didn't even notice. You
Praise be to the Meadow Walker.
yeah, you were talking to Vilona and everyone else about the Metal Walker as Torald was trying to get your attention, and you completely ignore him.
Do I see anything?
Give me a perception check.
Hell yeah. Come on.
Natural 1.
Natural. Oh, thank God. That is a 13.
On 13, you do not see it either. You're just
Damn
kind of
it.
looking around, and you see a rabbit that begins to kind of like walk around, and then it immediately gets shot by a wooden arrow as a scavenger or a druid comes and picks it up and puts it in a bag.
That's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Some hunters?
Hmm?
No.
What was that, Vilona?
Salafax said, coolest thing he ever saw in his life was a rabbit getting shot by a hunter.
Huh.
I'm like, yeah?
Coolest thing I ever saw was a two-headed wolf.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Uh-huh. They call them earth fangs. They're two-headed like saber-toothed wolves.
That sounds very dangerous.
You get one as a
Always
bait.
in the village of those. I mean, do we have to fight one? Is that the next part of the training?
Torald kind of shrugs. Eh?
Oh dear. Well, I can suppose they are all Meadow Walker's children.
Right. They are Meadow Walker's children.
As are we all. Praise be.
Yep.
God, I love paladins.
So
Paladins are normally more cult-like than the actual warlocks, and I love it.
Whoops.
moving forward, you guys, the sun begins to set, and you guys all kind of come to the conclusion of making camp, and you set up by a small little campfire, and Torald makes sure he takes great care in making sure there's nothing around that could catch flames while you guys are asleep. Oh, Torald's yawning.
Halifax takes a very long time and just takes his armor off like actually sleep.
May I start casting a spell?
Sure. What would you like to cast?
Find familiar.
Okay. Do you have that?
It's for magic initiate, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you could. Do you have the gold requirement for it?
I have 10 gold on me.
We'll say you consume the 10 gold to summon it.
Neat.
So you use a little bit of gold, you kind of like crush it together, and then you watch as it fills the form of...
I can get a Fey Dragon, right?
Yeah, you could.
Yes.
You summon a little Fey Dragon that kind of
Oh, it
appears on your
worked.
shoulder. It is about the size of two of your hands together.
What is that thing?
It is a tiny creature.
It's a... it's some like fey creature, I don't know. I found one of my books and I wanted to try it out.
Looks like a
I
lizard
imagine
thing.
it sounds like a.
I mean, that's the joke is that they are meant to be basically cats, but dragon cats. Very weird looking.
That's some weird noise.
It's
I wonder if I can make other things.
it's flying around you.
Nice.
Ah.
All right, well, I'm turning in.
Oh god, you yawn.
All
I
right,
also yawned, but I was muted.
I finished taking my armor off. So I'm good.
you kids behave. Oh yeah, you guys got to make sure you shut up. Watch. As in-
I'll take. I guess I'll be taking first watch.
I need my beauty sleep, so I trust all three of you to look after
Is-
me when I sleep.
Damn.
Does he think we're all kids? Also, Mr. Salifax, we need 2 hours per person to reach 8 hours.
Did we have a half elf?
That
Yes.
they don't work that way.
Do they have to
No.
sleep like less than people? Or...
I
Nope.
think those are regular elves.
With
Oh,
normal
sorry,
elves.
I'm not very well. What's the difference, right?
Look, I'll take the last. I'll take the.
Thanks.
By the way,
I'll take.
it has come to the point where it is complete darkness.
I'll take the last watch and then wake you up.
It's a racist.
God, do any of us have dark vision?
I have light. The
I have
spell.
You have the spell
I,
light.
I have dark vision.
Thank God. So all humans with no light vision. Oh God.
Can
Oh yeah.
can our lanterns in this world, because of how Pine works, be enchanted with the light spell?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Wow.
Or do we just use like Will o' the Wisp?
Your lanterns are made out of dead spirits. Will o' the Wisps.
So
Yay.
they light up.
Yes, yes. And they are
So
made
I'm
out of
taking
giant
first watch.
pine. They're made out of giant pine cones.
Very well. I'll take final watch, I suppose.
First watch time. Should I roll?
Roll me perception check.
Let's go. Oh yeah. That is a 22.
On a 22, you see something scurry off into the distance. You're not sure what it is, because it's out of your dark. It's out of the area given by your light.
I would like to send my Fade Dragon at it.
Okay. What is your Fey Dragon's fly speed?
Where can I find that? I don't even know. like,
You can go to extras, manage extras, and add a familiar.
Oh. Hold on, it's gonna take a while.
That's fine.
I didn't know we had this.
Pseudo dragon. Hurrah.
Fairy
Fey Dragon,
dragons
younger.
have
60.
60.
Fairy? Is it a fey dragon or a fairy dragon?
It is a fairy dragon.
Okay.
60.
It's the younger one,
Yeah,
right?
you can easily catch up to it. As you send, what's your Fey Dragon's name? Fairy Dragon's name?
You know, I'm gonna call it.
Untargetable by spell and hero power.
Jeremy.
That's stupid name.
Call it Fluffy.
Arashino!
John.
I'll call it John.
I'm sorry, John.
Okay.
Go ahead, John.
You send out John as John flies off into the distance, and you see one of those two-headed wolves that kind of looks like it's scurrying, looking for prey. You're not sure if it has noticed you guys yet?
Oh. Yikes.
But over the course of your watch, it goes out of your distance.
Alright. So we're safe for now.
And your watch is up. Who do you wake up? Now you don't have to follow the night watch order. You
Sal.
can wake up. Okay. You. How do you wake him up?
I'm gonna shake him.
Okay,
with
you
my
shake him
frail
up.
arms. Sal, wake up. Sal? Salivax? Oh my god. I guess I'll be waking up someone else.
Okay.
I'll wake up Vilona.
Okay. You shake up.
I'm fine to stay asleep.
You shake up Vilona.
Yeah. Oh.
Your turn.
Okay. Yeah. Stand up, sit by a tree, and keep the entire camp in our view.
All right. Give me a perception check.
Okay. I have a +3 on perception. Okay. 14 plus 3 is 17.
All right. On a 17, nothing of note seems to happen. Who do you wake up?
Alright.
Or is there
So,
anything
yeah.
that you do during your break?
Nope. Just maybe like try to bend the stick to be more straight.
Okay.
Bend that quarterstaff.
All right. You kind of like you put it up on the ground and kind of like smooth it out, and it's beginning to form into something. It's not as it's not as useful as you'd like it to be, but it seemed like it helped you in your time. And your shift is over. Who do you wake up?
Alright, I guess I'm gonna go wake up Terrence.
All right. How do you wake him up?
I'll shake him awake right now.
All right, you shake him awake.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's your turn.
You go get some sleep.
Good night.
All right, Terrence.
Gonna go sit closer to the campfire. I think that we have, right?
Mhm. It looks like it's
Yes.
slowly starting to go out, but yeah, you can sit by the campfire.
I'm gonna like idly start like feeding it from stuff that we can find around,
Okay.
and then take watch.
All right. Roll me a perception check.
Natural 20.
Damn.
Whew. Hold on, I was yawning. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I guess I'm playing as Torald. On a natural 20, you see 3 figures skulking off about 100 or so feet away. You can't tell who or what they are, but they look around your height. And
I
they're
take the
scurrying.
time that
height.
I have as they're 100 feet away to go and wake up everybody else.
Okay, you wake everyone else up.
This,
Are we attacked?
Ugh.
I see 3 figures 100 feet away. Is Sal up?
Splash some water on him.
Do I see? Okay, as I go to I shake Sal up. Does he actually respond?
No.
I
No.
will take my quarterstaff.
No, Merlin, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I kick you in the stomach.
Do you want to make an attack roll?
I don't think I need to.
Yeah, I'm prone basically. You just have to hit me crit. Wait, I'm just advantage then. Wait, you all do prone?
I think he.
I'm not doing it for damage or anything. I'm just idly just being like, wake the fuck up.
Yeah, he hits you. Doesn't really do damage, but he hits you awake.
Good morning.
Shh.
What is it?
There's
We
people.
have some trouble.
We've
You
got
check on
trouble.
Can I send my Fey dragon?
Trouble?
Sure.
Alright. Thank
Roll
God I got
me.
this.
Roll me stealth.
Ooh, with my Fey dragon?
Uh huh.
Or myself? Okay. That's a +7.
It's stealth as the Fey Dragon. Keep that in
Oh
mind.
yes! 7 plus 18, 25.
25. All right. I need you to give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh, with the Fey dragon or myself?
As the Fey Dragon. Unless you're actively seeing through, then I think
That's-
it'll
yeah,
use
what I
your
was
perception. Then it uses your perception.
20.
20. All right. Yeah, you do indeed see 3 figures about 100 feet away, slowly stalking in your direction.
Ooh, do I know what they
I'm sorry,
are?
do you reckon you could stall them for 20 minutes while I get my armor back on?
Oh my god. Sal.
They look around Terrence's height,
Oh, short. So like a goblin.
and it looks like their skin is almost made out of wood, from what you can tell.
Oh, shit.
Are they holding anything? Or like, do they have any objects in their hands?
One of them
From what
is
I can-
holding what looks like a staff, and the other 2 are kind of like knocking their bows, kind of like looking around
Oh,
as they're making their way over towards you guys.
I'm gonna relay all this information back to the group.
Just talk to them and see if we can distract them for 20 minutes. I'll get my armor on.
Okay, does everyone have weapons? Anything?
I've got like 4 or 5
Okay.
sticks, but not much
Uh,
else.
Have the
I take-
spear.
I take like one step so I'm seen in the campfire wherever it is, and I go out to the forest where I saw them originally, and and as I know that I've been notified that everyone's been ready, I will shout to them, "We see you!"
Oh, that's not gonna go well.
Okay.
Is Tor awake?
Yeah, Torold's awake. As soon as they say "we see you," 2 of them immediately are going to take shots. And as soon as you do that, Torold's gonna say, "Terrence, watch out!" as he pushes you out of the way. The one arrow gets hit into his shield, so it misses his small buckler, and the other one gets knocked into his shoulder. As he pushes you out of the way of the arrows. Over to here. You see him, he kind of like takes the arrow out, throws it onto the ground, and gets his shield and spear ready. Alright, I need everyone to roll initiative for me, please.
Oh no, we could get. Yikes.
Oh no, guys, don't worry. Just hold them off for a very long. Like, how many rounds of combat is it until we get my armor?
Okay, 20 minutes. A minute to 60 seconds. 21.
So I just need, just hold them off for 200 rounds, and I'll be fine.
The grid and the numbers don't exactly line up.
Yeah,
They
you have to count squares.
They don't?
No, the grid, like where it snaps to.
Said. Just turn off, I'll turn off, grid here. Oh, I have to turn off grid for these guys. Yeah, you'll have to turn off, you'll have to turn off grid for these things.
Damn, this map is hella familiar.
Uh-huh.
I don't recognize it at all.
25 to 20?
That would be me.
Okay,
21.
Oh, okay. And what'd you roll, Arcane?
20.
So I rolled a net 20 and I have plus 4 to dex.
I got a 20.
What'd you roll, Salifax?
I rolled a 6, but it's a 5.
Okay. And Torold got a 3. Alright.
Damn, I don't see the goblins.
How do you know they're goblins, Kirby?
Okay, so combat has started as 2 arrows just come flying from this direction as Torold
Which
pushes
direction? Here?
coming from this direction. You can't really tell in the darkness. Your light spreads about 30 feet. So from there it's just darkness.
I have dark vision. So
Dark vision up to
60 feet.
Alright,
Oh, I
so
see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Come on, Arcane.
That is a
Close.
7.
That is a 7. You cannot see them. You just know they're in this direction.
Fuck.
Oof.
I have a plan though.
Give me a moment. Alright. Vilona, it is your turn. As you see, Toril just got pelted with an arrow. The other one stuck into his shield.
Okay. I have 30 feet of movement. So that I don't get long super speed. 30 feet. Are we doing each square is 5 feet?
Yes. Unless stated otherwise.
Alright.
Don't go too far.
This is a wide open plain. There's not much cover, so.
There's one here. And here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trying to like
Dash.
angle it so that this tree is in between.
Alright. You sprint downwards, making sure to like kind of give yourself a little bit of cover, hugging close to the dirt as you run forward and hide, kind of giving yourself a little bit of shade behind the tree.
Actually, you know what? Since I can't attack, I'll just dash up to the tree and stick my back against it.
Alright.
Cover.
Okay. Terrence, it's your turn. You were just pushed out of the way by Terrence, and then it's you, Kirby.
Might get a token for my Fey Dragon.
Sure. Give you a little red guy. For now.
Oh, blob.
Joseph, are you okay?
He is about here. Yes, I'm fine. Hide. I'll fight him off.
Does he actually look okay?
He has a small arrow stuck into his shoulder that he kind of rips off and throws down onto the ground.
Can I get a gauge of like hit points or?
He is at. He's at 12 hit points.
I mean, it's like 20 something. Right?
He has 16.
Okay. Good. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm not listening to him. I was born a fighter. I'm gonna take dodge action.
All right. Cool. Up next, it is. Yes, you have all your class items. And
All right.
Speaking of, Kirby, Alec, it is your turn.
All right. Damn it.
Also,
Likes the action.
also Kirby, you got to name your character Alec.
Oh, I didn't.
Nope. Still says Minute Rice's character.
Oops. All right. So it's my turn.
It says Alec for me.
It does.
No, he means in the doc.
I think in
the
D&D.
Yeah, in
D&D
D&D Beyond.
yeah, the D&D Beyond thing.
Just throwing. Fuck! I need to like light up the area. Can my Fey Dragon do anything?
Fireball.
I
You
can't do
can
that.
you can cast touch spells as your
You
familiar.
Familiar.
All right.
Wait,
That's my familiar.
Is that a warlock thing, or is that just a thing familiar can do?
Can I have my familiar
It's a
cast
thing
light on
familiars
itself?
can do.
Okay, it's just familiar.
Yep.
Good.
Finally, when you cast a spell with a range of touch, your familiar can deliver the spell as if it had cast the spell. Your familiar must be within 100 feet of you, and it must use your reaction to deliver the spell when you cast it. Oh, it uses
Oh, I
its
see.
reaction.
Reaction, yeah. But it still uses your action as well.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Can I like? All right.
Do you have any spells that are touch?
Light.
Mm-hmm.
I like to touch them.
What do you want to cast light on?
The Fey Dragon itself. No, like a glowing orb or something.
Dancing light.
Dancing light.
Sure, you can cast light on yourself. As you command, you get into the eyes of your Fey Dragon and you cast light on it. You watch as light erupts by the tree, and you see there are indeed a couple of goblins kind of hiding in that tree. They specifically have armor that looks like it has wood on it, so they can blend into the tree line.
Damn.
Sons of bitches stole my arm.
And there's one somewhere else. You're unsure.
All right. I guess it's gonna fly
My
away.
AC
Now that it
dropped
knows.
down to a
This guy's gonna get attack of opportunity.
All right.
That is a 9 plus 4 to a 13 to hit.
What is his AC? Dang, its AC is 15. All right.
Yeah, it's an actual great.
All right, so he dodges out of the way. As
It's
this,
gonna fly up, you know, like so it won't be in the range of these
Okay.
guys.
It flies up. I don't have anything for rain or for flight, but yeah,
It's 50 or like no, 30 feet in the air.
30 feet in the air. Got it. What are you doing
Nice.
for your turn?
For my turn, gonna go here.
Okay, kind of taking a little bit of cover.
Yeah, take cover.
All right, that's the end of your turn. It is the goblin's turn. You see a goblin poke its head out from the top of this ridge here. This one looks little bit different. It has active like vines kind of covering and going up and down its body. You watch as not you watch, but you see as half of its face is kind of like dug in by these vines, and the other side is just completely normal. She's gonna take out her scimitar, slash through the air, and she's gonna cast Eldritch Blast at Alec or Terrence with disadvantage.
I took the dodge action.
Yep, with disadvantage.
Come on, please.
That is a. That's definitely gonna miss. That's a
Oh,
3 plus
Wait, that could literally
That's a 7 to
one-shot
hit.
any of us because it's a D10.
7 misses. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
All right. So as she slashes through the air, you watch as like a couple of vines come out from the slash, and they go out to whip Terrence, but you completely dodge out of the way. This goblin is
Oh,
going
yeah.
to move through the tree line, moving up to here, and is going to take a shot at Torald.
No, not our Jagan.
That's going to hit.
Oh no,
Fuck.
he's our damage tank. Stop tanking so much damage.
He's gonna take a d6 of damage. D6 plus 2. That is 5 points of damage.
Jesus.
Shit.
God, I wish I had my armor.
And he's gonna use his bonus action to hide.
Fuck.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
And this one is going to move here as if it was about to attack, and then notices Violona and is going to immediately just go in for a short scimitar slash.
Uh-oh. I do have good AC, but it only...
That's a 16 to hit.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god, 17 AC.
Ooh. As the goblin runs up, he's almost surprised as he kind of like fumbles his bow, puts it behind him, takes his scimitar and goes to slash you. You use that moment to quickly dodge out of the way.
Oh.
It is now Salifax's turn, with Toril up on deck.
Tor better use second
That gave
wind.
me a legitimate, like, heart attack. Oh god. Having 6 HP is not good for your health.
I don't think it's good for anyone's health.
So it's Toral's turn, right?
No, it's your turn.
Oh yeah, I go before Toral, don't I?
Mm-hmm. Torild's up next.
So I've only got 11 AC when I'm holding my shield, and I have 9 if I don't hold my shield.
But you're a paladin of the Meadow Walker, right?
I am.
He forgot his armor.
Doesn't actually give me anything because technically I don't have.
Oh, wait, hold on. You're a paladin of the Meadow Walker? Okay, we'll talk about that after.
Yeah.
And specifically for you too, Kirby, because there's something that you get.
I don't know what.
I'm gonna have to role play my way out of this combat. So Salifax is seeing this woman up here. I can see her, right, because of the light being shot.
Yeah, I would say you could.
Okay, I'm gonna tie a rope to the end of one of my javelins.
Bro.
One. Can I move diagonal for 5 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can move
I
diagonal.
always forget certain GM don't I? 1, 2,
If a GM doesn't let you do that, then
4, 5, 6.
I thought that was like a universally accepted thing.
1, 2.
I thought it was normal.
4. So I can't actually
There's
do it without
60 feet.
disadvantage. I'll just
And plus, she's also a bit up as well.
I know that's what I'm gonna go and hide behind this corner until I get behind it so she can't get me directly.
All right, using the hide action. Oh.
Yeah, but
Oh.
I can't side the sprint.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Putting myself behind here.
Mm-hmm. So you kind of put your back to the tree, kind of breathing, but like quietly to kind of keep yourself
Yeah,
hidden.
I'm put like if I've got a little bit of arm showing, I've got the only part of me I've got showing is the shield.
All right.
That's my turn.
Torald's turn. Give me a moment. Just marking something. All right. Torald's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Torald's gonna take out one of his javelins that's on his back and throw it at the goblin.
Which one?
The one attacking you.
Oh.
So he used his javelin, which is a +6 to hit.
Ooh. Who are you? I'm you, but better. So.
That's a 14. That misses.
Fuck.
Oh.
He throws the spear and it misses. He's going to use action surge to try and hit again.
Ooh,
Oh man, it's a
That one's going to hit.
level 2.
Okay, that deals 6 points of damage. Goblin's still up, but he's not looking too good. As
Goblins have more health than we do.
as a javelin gets hit right into his pectoral, he looks at you, kind of like scimitar still wielding. I don't look too good. Vilona, it's your turn.
I do
All
have
right.
one question. How high up is this? Just so I know.
This is about 20 feet up.
Okay.
Fire a pretty decent roll.
You have to go like
So
right
hard
here
to hit,
to
But hey,
be able to.
I trained for this. Don't worry, guys. Right. I'm going to attempt to down the goblin in front.
All right, roll the hit.
Proc him.
That didn't even roll. Come on.
Fuck.
10 plus 6. Attacking with my quarterstaff.
That barely hits. Roll damage.
Okay. you not have a quarterstaff? What is it?
It's a D6 damage plus
Well,
technically.
it's a D8 because you're
Oh,
two-handed.
two-handing it. Yep. Technically, since you're not a monk, it would use your strength.
Oh right, that's a class of feature.
Alright then. 4 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh. I guess I'll take my quarterstaff, attempt to bash him on the side of the head, just knock him down like that.
Using the lesson that you learned from Torald, you flourish your quarterstaff. As he's about to go in for a swipe, you quickly dodge out of the way and hit him across the neck to his left. And you watch as his body just... as he goes paralyzed from the force. You're not sure if he's alive or not.
I mean, I still have bonus action punch.
Yeah.
Make sure he's
Technically,
Can you do that?
It's not monk.
I don't think you can
Yeah,
because
it's a monk thing.
you're not a monk yet.
Okay, I guess I just have the quarterstaff attack.
You can kick him as a bonus action.
Yeah.
If I was a paladin, I
I
would
will-
have seen these guys
I will
coming about
DM
half
the
an hour
opponent
earlier.
and kick him in the ribs.
All right, you kick him in the ribs. You see a little bit of blood. Terrence. All right, unless you want to move, Viona.
Actually, yeah, I will. I'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up.
All right,
We're gonna do a bit of parkour on those rocks next turn.
Terrence, it's your turn. Minute Rice.
Okay,
You're up next.
5, 10. He's going to make his way to the tree and like try to be hidden away from this one. Does he? Do
Okay.
I see the goblin that's hiding?
Roll me a perception check.
Yeah.
Hiding the same tree.
Fuck, it was a 15 and then I rolled to a 3. That's an 8.
You did not see him.
Okay. I'm gonna hug the tree more closely and I'm gonna take the dodge action again.
All right. Minute Rice. It's your turn.
Hell yeah.
Or Alec.
Fuck.
Can you cast another light spell directly on the woman? Or no?
I think
Cancel
light.
Well,
another
light
what?
is the concentration.
Yeah, I
so
think
it
light
lasts for a
is-
minute.
Light is concentration, so you are concentrating at the moment, Alec.
It
Feel
doesn't
bad.
say it's concentration.
It
Light?
doesn't it? Light's
It's-
not a
okay,
concentration
it's-
spell. You can spam that.
It's not a
Yeah.
concentration spell, but it lasts for an hour, so he doesn't need to
Oh.
continuously cast it.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
so-
Just keep casting lots more light.
I stand corrected.
I thought light was concentration.
Oh, the spell ends if you cast it again or dismiss it as an action.
Okay. You can only have one up at this.
Alright, so I
Don't
can
worry about it then.
I can see this person, right?
Uh-huh.
Is that 100 feet of me? I actually can't tell.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 75, 85, 80, 85, 90. No, she's in 100 feet.
Good shot.
I need to be 80 feet in. So
Ah,
for an attack roll with my crossbow without disadvantage.
you'll be out in the open for that. That's probably not a good idea.
Wait, no, I have an idea. I can go here, right?
Take cover
5, 10, 15, 20, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 60,
65.
65, 70. Yep. Yeah, she's right here, so 75. Yep, you can hit.
Hit with my crossbow.
Uh-huh. Roll the hit.
What's my plus?
It would be plus your, I think crossbow's your strength.
It's dex.
I believe. Do they use? I think these decks. Do you not?
Oh,
actually
Dex.
doing
They
anything
use,
for
yeah, they
the
use
races?
dex.
So just dex.
Uh-huh.
So that's a
Well,
19.
even though
19
They
hits.
don't really use decks anyway.
Yeah, dex plus your proficiency.
Alright, 1d8 plus 2. 7 damage.
Okay, nice. You deal a sizable bit of damage as she's focused on dealing with whoever's coming in this direction. You kind of like get behind Torald. You say, "I'm sorry, buddy." As you fire a crossbow shot that hits her right around the leg, the thigh area. As she screams out in pain as the arrow is immediately absorbed by the vines, and she turns her attention to you.
Oh, I have
dear.
I still have movement,
You might
right?
just get one shot. How
Um,
much HP do you have in total?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You have one more fight.
Can I hide in the bush? Or like at least somehow take cover?
Um,
No, I'll take cover
don't have a
behind
bonus
him.
okay. Take cover behind Torald.
How much HP does everyone have? Does everyone have below
6.
5 or lower? Does everyone have 6?
YOLO has 8.
Okay, yeah, so none of us can be overkilled by Eldritch Blast. That's what I was just checking.
All right, so Terrence.
If we had 5 HP, she could double, she could literally kill her.
Terrence, are you here?
Yeah, wait, it's my turn again?
No,
Remember getting hit.
you're getting hit.
Okay. Remember, it's normal. Was I?
Does a 16 hit base.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's one off.
So, it is a... What is the attack roll? It is a...
Alright, give me a
It
sneak
is-
attack.
It is D6. No, of course not. That is 4 points of damage. As you're hiding behind the tree,
Ow.
you watch as you just feel a dagger slit behind your back. You immediately turn and you see the goblin was hiding in the stump of the tree.
Bruh.
I smirk at him and spit out blood.
Ooh.
And this
Power play.
this goblin is going to move here and cast Eldritch Blast on whoever it hits. If it misses Alec, it's going to hit Torald. It hits Torald.
Oh no.
That is a D10 damage.
Oh
Nah.
god.
Oh god. Eldritch Blast, man.
So you see her cast, you see her slash through the earth again, or slash through the air again, and you watch as vines come, I don't know, what's the correct verbiage?
Slash through the air and
Spewing.
And
Energy.
vines begin spewing out. They cover like the 100 feet range, and you watch as they grab and sink into Torald as he screams out in pain and falls unconscious.
oh, fuck.
Ah,
dear.
fuck. I can't. None of us have healing.
I can stabilize him.
You can-
I hope
I
with
mean,
my.
I mean,
You
if
can-
I get to level 1, I can take a long rest and then I can heal.
You can try and make medicine checks.
Yes, I will.
As you hear the Amber Goblin shriek in pleasure.
I hate goblins.
That one is dying.
That one is dying.
Don't worry. She's gonna take 20 feet of fall damage if I hit her with my spear.
Alright, next up is Salifax.
Okay, I use my interact object action. I tie the other my other spear. One
Okay.
of my other spears with the other side of rope.
Mm-hmm.
I then move 1, 2, 3. How can I see her from here?
Yeah, you can see her.
Okay, and then I'll make an attack roll on here.
Alright, roll
I
the
have
hit.
to move one bit close. If I don't disadvantage, I have to move 1 closer. Can I
Mhm.
still see here?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can see her.
So I put my shield on my back. So now I have 9 AC, and I pull out my second spear, so I can do two-handed
Mm-hmm.
weapon fighting. Well, not two-handed. It's 2 weapon attacks. One without proficiency though.
Yes.
So I throw my first javelin at it. This is just +4. Does a 16 hit?
16 indeed hits.
Okay, that's. I think she's probably just dead from this. That is a +2, so a 1d6 +2.
Come on, max damage.
A 5 damage.
How do you want to do this?
I want to basically chuck it in here and just get over here off the cliff.
Alright.
At my feet.
You throw the spear, it gets stuck in like her leg, and you throw with all your might that way, the opposite direction, and you watch as the goblin goes flying as she's shrieking like as she falls down and her head just splats around here.
And I move 1, 2, and I'm just gonna.
You do not see him.
I can't see him.
Nope. He is
Okay.
in the tree trunk.
Oh,
Oh,
might want to
tree
get out
strike?
here.
Where? That's a high level spell.
No. He's not like in. No, he's not in. Yeah, he's not tree strider, but he's like in the cut out trunk of the tree.
Oh, okay, that makes.
God, I wish I had detect good and evil because I would know exactly where.
All right, it is Torald's turn. I'm gonna make a death save.
It's my turn, yeah, that's it.
Where's
Okay.
portals?
Oh, we don't get to know.
Uh-huh.
Issues.
Don't worry, guys. It's just one medicine check, right? I got this.
All right, back up. It is Vylona's turn.
Alright. So I'm guessing I don't have knowledge of that something,
Nope.
But
You
I
do
have
see
seen-
Torald down
Okay.
as the vines are continuing to sink into his body.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, I'm just out of range. Well, I'll take my option to dash. One more
Okay.
square, and I'll get ready to help out next turn.
All
Wait, where
right.
did you start?
I started over here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You can get there in 6 spaces.
Oh, can I?
One,
Alright.
Six times,
one,
6 times 5 is 30, my
3,
friend.
4, 5, 6.
Alright, I miscounted then.
Yep. So you can make a medicine check if you want to give him a plus, or if you want to give him a success. But you can also give him a failure if you roll below a 10.
Oh god,
No,
that's
no.
how we're doing medicine checks.
Fuck, I thought it
Alright.
was just one medicine check. You're fine.
Alright, what's my medicine at? +3? I'm feeling confident. I can
Okay.
do this.
Don't still screws over Arcane.
Oh, where'd the dice go? Okay.
Come on, Arcane.
Okay.
13.
Okay,
13
that is 1 success.
See? Told you I got it.
All right, Terrence, it's your turn. You watch
I
as
have
a
a problem
goblin
with this
just
goblin.
slit you in the back.
Mm-hmm.
As it kind of cuts your cloth and blood begins to.
I can't make my way to.
You
like
can
that
s-
terrible
you,
dagger.
you can try and hit him.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out 2 daggers and I'm gonna attempt to attack him.
Since you are small, you do not have disadvantage.
Ah, yes. Works out. Here's 1 attack. What the fuck, dice? That
Oh.
misses. Because I'm wielding a light weapon, I'm gonna make a 2nd attack.
Your first dagger gets caught in the wood. The second
16.
one hits.
You don't get proficiency from the second attack.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
That'd be a base 3 damage then, because I don't add.
Yep.
I don't think I add dex to the damage.
All right. You
I'm just like 1 in tree.
your first dagger gets stuck into the tree. You get it out, and your second one you just thrust forward, and the goblin gets stuck.
He's just stuck in there. Now.
It gets stuck in there, and you immediately rip it out as blood begins to trickle down his wooden armor that he has.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It is now Alex's turn.
I'm try to help Tor.
All right, give me a medicine check. Above a 10, he succeeds. Below a
14.
10, he gets a 2nd success.
Oh, he failed the first one. Hey, we now know. Deduction.
It is now.
Stuck. Wait, can I move this?
Yes.
My fate.
Yeah.
I can move John here. Hopefully, like, since there's people here, maybe they thinks like, you know,
Okay.
the goblin's here.
Sure. This goblin. He has
Why are you stabbing a tree, Terrence? That's
He
very disrespectful.
surrenders.
This goblin's going to use his bonus action to disengage,
God damn it.
climb up the tree,
Should have taken Sentinel.
and run away.
Cool, cool.
Fuck the tree. No, I'm not the tree.
Wait, excuse me. It sounds like Crusade Angel.
No.
So technically he would climb up the tree, so that's 10 feet. He would jump over, that's another 10 feet.
Damn.
5, 10. Bonus action dash, jump. 5, 10. He is in the trees.
He can use an action to run. You definitely get away.
Alright, that's the end of his turn. Salifax, it is your go.
Did I even see him?
You did not see the
Couldn't
goblin,
hear
no.
you.
All you heard was a in the trees.
I'm just gonna like, I just basically go and get my spear back from the lady and put
Yep.
it back in. Then I just spend my entire turn walking over here.
All right.
My turn.
All right, it is Chorold's turn.
Worlds.
He is stabilized.
Yes.
He's gonna be knocked out for an X amount of time.
Oh.
So as both Vilona and Alec are kind of like holding his wounds and patching them up, you watch as his breath kind of calms down for a second, and it seems like he has stabilized himself. And combat is over.
Oh, thank God. Oh, Terrence is looking hurt too.
Wait, is someone unconscious?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Sit. Move out of the way. Set effects, get the fuck out of the way.
Okay, I'll move next to him. Sorry, I'm very tired.
I'm going to hold on to a part of the face under my eye that has the dragon mark, and I'm going to use healing touch and cast Cure
God
Wounds on
damn
it.
it!
All right. How much damage do you want to heal, or how much health do you want to heal?
I have to roll.
Yep.
It's just a Cure Wounds spell.
Yep.
Yeah. Cute.
That is a 1, so plus
It seems y'all always plays more
4.
than character, folks.
As your dragon mark begins to glow a little white, you watch as the veins in your body also turn white as the holy dragon energy passes on from you into Torold. As he slowly, you see his eyes kind of roll back. His eyes flutter. Ow.
You're awake. Now, that took a lot out of me. I'm going back to sleep. Cellifex, you're taking the next watch, or I'll kick your fucking ass if you fall asleep.
Oh, can
And
someone
he just
wait?
goes to sleep.
Can we wait 20 minutes for me to get my armor on before I take watch?
Yeah,
You'll
that
take
was-
watch while you're getting your armor on, and
Oh,
I just go to
like
sleep.
A really good way to get backstabbed.
Could someone carry me?
I would like to carry him, even though I have like.
Give me
I'm pretty weak.
give me a strength check with disadvantage.
Let's go.
Oh God, I
How
will
weak can
help
I get?
out.
Okay, give me just a strength check normally.
17.
With your
Wait,
minus?
17 minus 2 is 15.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. With Vilona helping you, you managed to carry him back to where he was sleeping before.
God, you're
Sounds like
heavy.
he's gonna go and put his armor on while he's taking watch and put his shield out.
What can I say? Good berry stew is.
Are you
Good.
dead? Oh no. Oh, thank God.
So Terrence, how'd you do that? That was a pretty neat trick.
Heritage?
It was clearly a blessing from the Great One.
If you spout some other holy shit, I'm gonna hit you. I'm going to sleep.
Well, that sounds very.
I.
And once I get level 1, then I can do that too. And I can say, oh yes.
When
holy
I
shit,
get
my
level
arm.
1, I can do that too.
Oh.
The
Yeah,
fire-
is gonna spend 20 minutes putting his armor on.
Mhm.
Actually,
Watch.
once I bring Tor back, can I check the corpses?
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
Yay. I assume I can't have my. Can I have my familiar help me? I
Nope.
don't. Alright. Investigation.
I mean, you can use the help action with your familiar.
That's what I was asking. Can I do that or no?
I'm gonna go on a limb and say no.
Alright, an 8 for the first.
Okay. Which one's which? Because you have to specify which one's going to the which one's going to the quote unquote boss goblin and which one's going to the normal
The
ones.
closest for me was this, so I'll probably check this first.
Uh-huh.
I got an 8 for that,
Okay.
and
This one's the goblin boss, and there's another one in here.
The goblin.
The other one goblin got
another
away.
one's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, the other one
Some
goblin got
goblin
away.
jam on the floor over here.
Mhm.
So there's 8 and 14.
On a 14 for this one, you find a small knife that is It is actually very well carved and kept, made out of wood, and there are vines kind of encircling the hilt of the dagger.
Taking that.
It looks. I'll have you get to that in a second. And on an 8, you find a pouch on this other goblin filled with 3 good berries.
Yep. Won't have
Oh.
money, huh?
The crazy warlock lady had a magic knife. That doesn't sound good.
Roll me a religion check to see what this is.
Oh boy, religion. So weird. I don't have seeing it. That's a 17. 17
This
for the knife.
is a being known as the Vined Serpent. It
The
is.
Vined
It
Serpent?
is. It looks like some kind of ritual knife, of some kind. There is a bit of dried blood at the blade edge, and
Ooh.
you really haven't encountered this deity much.
Ooh, I don't know what this is, but I think I'll be keeping it.
Heresy.
I don't even know who my god is.
Your god's
out of character.
Your god's the law light.
Cool. I guess I'll try to bury them.
Okay. You give them a quick burial. Instead of 6 feet, you put them maybe 3 or 4 feet.
Their
Oh,
heads
cool.
sticking out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
One of them doesn't have a head.
and I'll go back to sleep.
Okay. I'm assuming the rest of you go back to sleep.
Yep.
I'm keeping watch, but I need like 20 minutes to put my outwatch.
All right. So
Put your arm.
the night passes peacefully. You
Did
guys
go on
get.
break?
We can actually end here because I know Arcane has to go do Nightfall
all.
soon.
In an hour. You don't have to end here, but
I don't really have much planned. I was gonna have you guys get to the. I was gonna have you guys get to the temple and then end it.
Yes.
All right, sounds good then.
All right, so you guys get to the. You guys get to the temple. The temple of the summer season is very run down. But to those that have been here, you kind of expected that. It is not very well kept, but it's more of an open chamber than an actual cathedral or church. You see a statue of this sylvan, beautiful-looking woman who has a somewhat the statue in the center of the kind of not cathedral, but gazebo, leaves covering her whole body. Of many different colors. The statue is made out of this green rock, and it has an unnatural glow to it. Around the area, you see as if it was a refraction of Fey magic. There is a little bit of glow that goes around the statue and the opening area, the courtyard.
Would I guess could I make an Arcana check? See more?
Sure. Give me an Arcana
All
check.
right. I'm 9 plus without the 14.
It seems like the magic is just Fey magic, like the forest magic. Looking around, you do see that there are a set of stairs that go down deeper underneath the statue. As if someone's been here recently. It's not like a secret statue or anything, but you do see footprints of many different humanoids. And that's all you get.
How big are the footprints?
The footprints vary in size.
Okay. I see.
Torald has said that people come here frequently to pray to the summer seasons.
Oh, praise be. Like Salafat is gonna go in front of the statue, lay his morning star on the ground, and just offer up some prayers to the statue.
Mm-hmm. Torald says, "We could sleep here if we want to stay safe." Clutching his wounds. I didn't get the full benefits of
A long rest.
a
What's
long
a long-
rest. I don't feel well rested. If we want to take another day of rest here, we can go look for that beast.
Wait, there's another one?
I'm assuming, unless the Amber Goblins are what the druid was talking about.
Oh, we're hunting them, are we?
From
Well-
last night's activities, it seems they're hunting us.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. I'm going to use second wind to gain HP. He gains 5
on
HP.
D10 plus your level.
Which is probably like 2.
2 if he has action surge.
Two
gains-
if he has second wind.
He gains 5 HP.
Oh,
Yay.
that was more HP than all of us.
And with that, I think we'll end the session here as you guys are kind of talking, and we can get to a more in-depth session the Thursday after next Thursday.
Woo!
Yay.
Ah.
It's Saturday
job,
right now.
everybody.
Good session.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
Having it on a
participate.
Thursday?
Good session.
Huh?
Are we having it on a Thursday?
Yeah, we're gonna be Thursdays. We're just having this as a one-off because Kirby went to the dentist.
Yeah.
Orthodontist. It's a huge difference.
Ortho dentist.
Yeah, that one all for the book. Come on, guys.
Our next session will be the 24th.
Okay.
So
Sounds
be
good.
there or be
You
square.
sound a bit uneasy on that, Arcane.
Thursdays are fine with me.
Oh, okay.
I'm fine with them.
For now, at least, my schedule might change up.
Be
I'm
there
sure
or
after
be
this whole
square.
thing finishes, I'm sure
I will let you know of any schedule changes.
Okay.
Don't worry.
If you guys ever have this on another Saturday, let me know. I want a guest.
Woo.
All right.
Coolio.
Pretty good.
Hey, John, you can be the familiar. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it could be the familiar.